Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Behind me is the new Škoda Octavia RS plug-in hybrid. We're gonna check it out. A quick tour inside, outside, what's the difference. We've already filmed the full in-depth review of the RS petrol version, so we're gonna check the plug-in hybrid. Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new review. In front of us is the new Škoda Octavia plug-in hybrid. So this is the IV. So this is in beautiful race blue color. So we're gonna check the spec and then show you what's different. So it is powered by 1.4 TSI with 150 horsepower or 110 kilowatt power, and electric motor has 85 kilowatt, which is not listed here. So combined it's 245 horsepower under the bonnet with the petrol and electric motor. So 6-speed automatic DSG. So here's some extras. You have Canton speakers, 12 speakers, sound actuator, DCC. So it's adaptive suspension. I think it's an extra option on the plug-in hybrid because it's the only version that doesn't have 50 millimeters lowered suspension because of the battery pack, I assume. Also have so heated seats, heated front windshield, AC charging cable, and backing camera and sound back. And also these wheels are Altari. So these are the beautiful 19-inch wheels. So these are 225/40 R19. So contrasting red calipers. So here is the charging port. If we unlock the car, you can see the charging port. I believe this goes green maybe while it's charging. Have the light for indicator. Over here you have some information for the charging level. So this is your alternate current, your slow speed. I believe it's something up to 11 kilowatts on a home charger tops. So this is a small battery, you don't need to charge it too long. So how much does this have electric range? So this is 60 kilometers by WLTP. In winter it's going to be a little bit less, but still enough for most of commute to lower your fuel consumption. Car locked itself because I went away with the key. You can see that. Beautiful race blue with a contrasting black. We come to the rear. Very elegant. We have the IV badge. Now what's different on this RS model is you have two exhaust pipes, same as diesel. On the left, the right one is just a mock-up, a fake one. Now we can unlock via key or just press here. So if I back up, see in perspective. So this is 450 liters of trunk space. It's a bit smaller. The regular version gets 600. So this is 450. If you knock down the seats, 1,405 liters of cargo space. Now you can see it's almost a flat bottom, so that is nice. You only have like 4 fingers of height. So this is almost flat when you lower the seats down. So if we do that, we knock down the seats, you can see it's almost completely flat. Now we have here LED, little space over here, classical nets, tether points. You can knock down seats on both sides. Seats knock down 60/40 with a middle opening. Of course, maybe here for a first aid fire extinguisher. Nice deep space here, tether points there and there. Now you can open this up. This is where you have your like for the towing. And then look at this. I'm gonna show you what this is as well. So I'm gonna knock these seats as well. I can show you. So over here you also have some cargo, and this appears to be, I'm not really 100% sure, maybe a speaker of some sort. Now, if you open this part, have a nice big area for your charging cables, and over here you can put an emergency triangle because it's not over here. So there's plenty of storage as well. Now, what is this? Well, this is your, as you can see here, put it like this. This is something to hold your cargo. So you can put it over there and over there. And then you can extend this guy. So probably not easy with one hand, but you can extend this to here or here, and then you can have this like a cargo area as well. So this is, the seats are flat down. Press to close. Very elegant. Let's get on the front of the car. Beautiful LED lights, dynamic turn signals, license plates are also LED. Backing camera, little nozzle to wash. So this is how the boot looks when the seats are knocked down. You can see inside, that's a massive space. It's like a cave inside. So very practical car. Just gonna put this back. As you can see, you can adjust 3 heights of headrest. You can just press here and then just lower it down if you don't have passengers, so you can see better behind. We also have in this car shade, and over here as well for the rear. Now, these seats are very accessible. If you have child seat, push this up so you won't lose it. You can put a child seat. Inside, the materials on the RS are standard Alcantara, black, soft leather. Everything is robust. Nice. This is how the shade works. It's pretty practical if you have kids or just want some privacy on the back. The rear windows are tinted, as you can see. Also factory mark with a V or Roman 5. So textile seats, sports seats, red contrast stitching. You can get also white contrast stitching. So personally not a huge fan. Why? Because I would go for the leather Alcantara option. This is where you open. It pushes the seat. So I'm just gonna jump in. So as you can see, I've adjusted the seat on the front. Plenty of space here for a tall person. Very comfortable, even for my legs. Close this up. Very good closing sound. This is your standard. You get again optional charging or 3 climate zone control. So a little storage area here as well. Let's change to ambient colors, which are unfortunately not available on the rear. I'm just gonna leave the key on the front there. This is the cockpit on the front. Very elegant. And just to cover, if you haven't seen my other RS videos, this is borrowed from Audi. You put cup holders, pen, and here a holder for the tablet. Because of this is here, then there's no little tip, unfortunately. If you want to knock down the seat, just open it here. So sports seats have this big pockets. There's a small pocket here for smartphone. There is a tether point for the child seat, also now standard on the front seats. We have the black roof. Now I'm just gonna switch the camera towards myself. You can see plenty of space. I'm 6.6 or 2 meters tall, so if I was an average person, I had plenty of space, so I can't really complain. Let's get on the front, where the action is. Just to show you one detail. So the new seat belts have this. So, and look at this. So it doesn't make noises. So very, very smart solution for that. I must notice. Hook standard, and this is manual seat. You have a lumbar support, very important. If you have kids, you can lock it from the inside. Push your key here. You have a physical key in your key fob for keyless entry. Very good seals as well. So Octavia has a very good soundproof. Have the Škoda illuminated. On the front, this is soft, where the Alcantara is. And this as well. On the rear, it's hard. This is also soft. Control the lock rear windows individually. Power heating, folding, dipping in reverse. Now, this car over here has an extra button, so you can pop the trunk from the driver position. Also, you can pop the fuel cap, so someone doesn't steal your fuel. See that? So this is how it looks. Also over here you have a tire pressure. You have to have a higher tire pressure, have your more luggage and more passengers inside for better safety if you lose control. So that was it. Coming back to the front. So it's kind of cool. So many buttons, like you're a pilot or something. VRS badge, 3D. So very nice, very elegant looking. These are the manual seats, up and down, push up to slide back and forth. Here's the amplifier for the Canton speakers, so 12 speakers. Support paddles, standard. Mentioned lumbar support. The seats are very comfortable, I must say. I've tested the RS, the petrol version. Very comfortable. So, and very supportive in the corners. Although, again, not a huge fan of the cloth. Some people might like it. Although this feels more like a synthetic material, something between cloth and synthetic. Automatic lights, just leave it on auto. Ambient lights are here and here. If you open the door, have a different color, it's gonna turn to red to warn other people not to drive into your open door, to warn them. Nice compartment here with a cloth, and also again, cloth over here, bump here so the drinks doesn't go. And this is very long inside, so very practical Škoda Octavia. Open this for steering wheel, up and down, inside, outside, all directions. This is Alcantara. On the textile version, it's soft. On this one, it's not, but still feels nice under your finger. Red contour stitching. This is in black instead of chrome. Let's hop inside. Close the doors. Very good soundproof. And switch to wide lens. Excuse me. Switch to wide lens. You can see here there is a special video of driving the RS version with the petrol engine only. It's going to be a plug-in hybrid test, but in a style. So zooming back in. So RS badge, red stitching, perforated leather on the sides, on the top. It's smooth, very nice. Sport paddles, your assist, engaging the lane assist. This is for your screens. Volume, heated steering wheel with 3 levels, voice commands, and this is for like the radio stations. So I'm gonna turn that in a moment. Nice big screen, 10 inch. Still have physical controls, very nice. And then you have this imitation of carbon fiber. It looks really nice. The dash is soft on the top. This one's not, as mentioned in the RS. This is soft, bottom is hard plastic. This is very elegant, but I would get rid of the piano black in the future, perhaps, but matte black like that. Automatic 6-speed in the plug-in hybrid version. The rest is pretty much the same. 2 USB chargers. What is nice, you have a leather armrest, despite the cloth seats. Electronic brake, auto hold, place for like your key fob, roller, so you can hide stuff here. This dot are for like if you have a Coca-Cola bottle, you can uncap it, won't spin around. And again, cup holder with this adjustable if you have your tea, coffee, or whatever. Armrest extends, has levels, some plastic left here for the zero service. I guess, from the factory. Again, seats, I like this combo VRS. Wish Škoda decided to cover this color of the vehicle, but it's fine. Rear view. On the top, have storage for your mirrors. If you get a sunroof, you won't get that. Emergency lights, nice bezel with a thin mirror. And I'm not sure if it's an option on this car. It was on the test car, so we can option here a USB-C to record the dash cam. This car didn't get that option. Have your light here when you open privacy mirror, and then you can extend this so this area is shining, but maybe in the future. Still have that smart parking card holder. So it's very nice and elegant. AC vents are controlled here. You have them on the bottom as well. So without too much talking, you can also get a heads-up display. This model doesn't have it. Let's turn on the ignition. And let's see this. Press here. You can press that. Okay, so the screen goes away, coming forward. You can see the different virtual cockpit. For the plug-in hybrid, you can see here your fuel level and your battery charge. And then you can see here when you're braking, you're charging, you're powering, how much power you're using and how much boost. And battery is currently at 8%. You can customize the screens by pressing here. I'm not gonna cycle through all the menus, but you can see how it looks. And then I'm not gonna go through this in depth. You have that in my petrol version. I'm just gonna show you the difference. So if you go to the vehicle, you have here status. Car wasn't turned on, so it's a little bit laggy. So the car is just parked here. It's a brand new car, has 7 kilometers on the clock. So if you go back to e-manager, you can see here reduce charging current. You can control stationary air condition. Departure, you can set when you're going to work or back, so you can turn on the climate. Or actually as well, actually no, this is for your charging, excuse me. So you can press here, and then you can actually set the air conditioner, yes, but then you set where you want to charge. So when these when it's cheaper tariff for the electricity, you can also control here the temperature when the car turns on. And here's the minimum charge level, 30%, and stationary air condition. So using electricity from the battery if necessary. This may reduce your vehicle range, of course. Again, 60 kilometers of range approximately, depending on your driving style and the weather outside. So that's the difference. I'm not going to go through other stuff. So this is like what's important on the IV. Over here, when you drop the menu, a little bit different. No ESP, stuff like that. You have here tire pressure, no auto off. Let's come back home. These are your home screens. Over here, I guess you can see since start long term. Nothing about charging. And over here, if you go to the to the driving mode, you can see here battery status, 8% E mode. You can switch to hybrid. It can be automatic or you can use it manually. So yeah. And then here you have Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport. And you have the individual where you can customize your settings of the steering wheel, DCC, engine sound, stuff like that. So those are all of your settings you needed to know. So if you like this video, give it a like. And this is really nice because you can lower your fuel consumption, and you can see you can drive in the city fully electric. So if you can't afford an electric car yet, they will drop their prices in the future. you can still drive electric with the Octavia. So looking forward, I really hope Škoda will produce a fully electric battery electric vehicle Škoda Octavia. That'd be really nice in the future. So that was it. I hope you liked this video. This was just a short tour. And of course, before we end the video, we're going to jump on the front and we're going to pop the trunk, show you the electric motor. I'm also going to leave the lights just to show you the lights. Very elegant. Very elegant car. Coming to the front, you already saw that, and to open the hood. There we go. So there's sales people talking in the salon, but it's no big deal. So we can see here, this is your petrol, and then this is your electric. So this would be the electric motor and other electric components, and this is the 1.4 TSI, again 150 horsepower, or honestly reading for the spec 110 kilowatt hour, and then the electric motor has 85 kilowatt hour of power. So combined, this is 245 horsepower. If you deplete the battery, you can still have 150 horsepower, but you can always, do combination of both and then have the 245 horsepower altogether. Closing up, and again, this color is very gorgeous, sportish. So that's it. More details of the RS in general is on my full in-depth review of the car. So big thanks to Škoda for working with me, local dealer. Check them out if you're looking for a new car. Now I left the key. Yeah, I think I left the key. Yep, it's over here. Those are their tether points for the child seats on the front. So if you lock the car, mirrors fold, and you can still use the key, but you need to program it inside the infotainment to lower when you keep the lock button. All the windows or lock, you can close it up even if you have the panoramic roof. So everyone, I hope you liked this video. Give it a like, a massive thumbs up, leave a comment below what you think. I'm gonna do a test, as mentioned, of the style version with the plug-in hybrid to do a real world test of the range of the battery. So stay tuned for that. So subscribe and click the bell to get notifications when I upload a new video. Don't worry, I'm here in this lounge area, so that's why I'm not wearing a mask. I had a mask all the time while in the car. So as always, stay safe on the road and at home. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.